everyone. Welcome to a beginner back bend practice. This class is designed to help you get a better idea of back bends and tune into your body. Back bends are a very emotional journey, one that takes you deep into the center of yourself. One is about finding your inner courageousness, being brave on the level of your spirit. So we're going to start off today real easy, remembering to listen to your inner body and to cultivate patience with your practice. Let's start by bringing our hands gently together at heart center, starting to create an intention for your practice. Begin by thinking of what your goals are today. Taking another deep breath in here, and we're going to go ahead and move on to our hands and feet and our knees. Now we're warming up the back, holding ourselves on the hands and knees position. Slowly begin to extend your left arm forward and right leg back. Then lifting it up, holding it there, engaging your core. Imagine you're pulling apart, lower it down. Now we're going to go ahead and switch sides. Extending the left leg back, right arm forward. Reaching as far as you can go forward, listening to your body. Lowering the hand and knee down. Take a breath in, engage your core. Extending now, that left arm forward, right leg back. Engaging through the stomach, reaching into opposite directions, feeling that strength. And we're going to begin to pulse our toes up, lifting those toes up, pulse. A few more pulses here. Good. Now lower it down. Switching sides here. Take a breath in, extending that left leg back, right arm forward, reaching as far forward as you can. Just listening to your body, and we're going to do a few pulses with that back leg, pulsing up and bring it back down. Good. Now coming back into a child's pose, give yourself a nice easy rest for a moment, finding and tuning into the inner body. Deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Slowly coming up onto your stomach, coming onto your elbows, keeping the belly tight and in, seeing this cobra position. Inhale, suck in the belly deeply. Inhale, press into the elbows as you lift the knees, rolling the chest forward. 1, 2, 3. Really lift your knees, keep those toes on the ground. 4, 5, and slowly, so lower the ribs down. Give yourself a little rest, and then we're going to pop right back up. Inhale, deep inhale. As you exhale, press the elbows, move the shoulders slightly forward as you pull the sternum forward. Feeling that nice lower back stretch. And lower down. Relax. One more time. And this time we're going to lower our hands down by our sides, lifting our toes, our shins off the ground, rolling the thighs towards each other. Bring your forehands next to your rib cage, lifting up that chest a little higher. Lift your legs up, almost there, and lower down. Good job. Lifting back up onto your hands and knees. We're going to lower our forehead down in between those legs into our child's pose, rocking out your forehead. Let your arms just come down by your side, releasing any tension. Begin to roll it back up. And from here, just really extending maybe into your downward facing dog. That feels good. If that's too much for you, you can come back onto those knees. Now we're going to bring our right foot forward in between our hands into a low lunge. Stabilizing for a moment, engaging your tummy, and reach your hands up to the sky as high as you can. Really reach up there, pressing that left hip flexor forward. Press into that knee. Good. Bring your hands to your hips, finding that nice balance as you lift up that left knee behind you. Really powering it here, finding that balance and that full lunge. Gently lower that left knee back down. Hands come back to heart center. Slowly hands come down as you bring that leg back. Sit back on your heels, take a breath. And we're going to go ahead and come back down onto our stomach, lifting up through that chest, really stretching that lower back, and lift back up. Switching sides, go ahead and bring your left foot in between your hands into that low lunge. Hands come to heart center, lift them up over the head, pressing down that right hip flexor, really opening the front of that thigh here. Hands come now onto your hips as we balance, lifting up that back knee, going a little bit deeper, strengthening our front leg. It's a little harder there. Gently drop that back knee down. Hands frame your front foot as you step back. Good. Pressing back onto your heels. Get a nice little stretch in your lower back and shoulders. And then from here, we're going to come to the top of our mat to a forward bend, just stretching out the back of your legs for a second. Lowering all the way back down to our mat. Extend your legs forward. Bring your hands back behind you. As we do a reverse plank, engage your tummy, draw your belly in, lift your hips up. I know this one's hard. Hold it there. And lower back down. Whew, good job. Again, try it one more time. Lift those hips as high as you can. Lift, lift, lift. And hold it. Melting all the way back down. Crossing at your shins. Holding onto those knees. Shake it out here and then roll over the shins. Good. Coming onto the hands and knees here. Find about shoulder width apart between your knees. And then we're going to either sit back on our heels or open those heels behind you, bringing the knees together and sit in between your ankles. Now this is called hero pose. If that's too much, never force it. Gently coming back up onto those hands and knees, stacking your hips over the knees, shoulders over the hips, bringing your hands down and to your lower back in a fist. Press your heart forward, look straight up, coming into a slight back bend. Today we're going to just go real easy, trying to press your hips forward, looking up. Feel that slight arch in your lower back as you breathe. Nice back bend, opening that heart. Trying to press those hips forward. Take another breath as you gently lift up. Look forward, take a breath in. Notice that feeling. And then we're going to try it again. Take your fist to your lower back, press into that lower back, look straight up, trying to keep your hips above the knees. Press your heart forward, look up, keep pressing into your lower back as you bring your elbows in towards one another. Take a breath in as you slowly lift back up and forward. Good job. Sitting down on your heels, lean your head forward and down, stretching out that lower back. Feeling a nice release in your lower back here. Breathing. Good. Keeping that belly drawn in, slowly roll all the way back up. Interlace your fingers behind your back. And as you do, look up, opening that chest, really feeling that nice heart opener. Good. Crossing up the shins, lower down onto your back here. Bringing your feet underneath your knees, coming into a bridge position. Lift those hips forward for a nice simple bridge, lifting up. Good. Feeling where your heels are with your fingers. Staying here for a few breaths. Feel the strength in your glutes. Feeling that calm inner awareness. And when you're ready, lowering down nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Hands come back down by your side again, lifting those hips up into a second set of bridge, holding here as you engage those glutes. Interlace your fingers underneath your hips. Walk your shoulder blades a little closer together. Breathing in your back bend, pressing those hips up a little higher, knees press forward. Good job. Releasing your hands, slowly lower all the way back down, one vertebrae at a time. Taking a breath in. Shake out those knees, rock them back side to side. Last set of bridge, lifting those hips up, interlacing the fingers here, holding it. If you'd like, you can bring your hands up over the shoulders, going into the full wheel, lifting up, up, up. Really feel those hips lifting up to the sky. Good job. Let's rest for a moment here. Pulling the knees into your chest, just stretching out that back. Now on this, we're going to do one more. So this one, you're more than welcome to bring those hands up over your head. Lowering your hands underneath your hips here. Walk your shoulder blades together as you lift up, and then slowly lower all the way back down. Pulling those knees into your chest, squeezing in tight. Lowering your feet down for a moment, thanking your spine, and just thinking about gratitude for a moment. Gratitude for the space of your practice. Feel that heat through the body, pulling the knees back into your chest. Hugging yourself as you rock your knees back and forth. Doesn't matter how deeply you went into your bridge. It's just about creating health and a healthy body. Begin to extend those feet straight up to the sky, hands down by your side. Feeling strong in your core, point your toes. Feel your feet engaging here as you breathe, stabilizing your lower back. Now press your hands into the ground, lift your feet up over the head, legs go back. Your hips come up to a plow pose, breathing into the back of those legs. Feel your hamstrings opening up with your breath. You can bend the knees, bringing your legs down, extend them straight back, whatever feels good to you in this practice. Slowly breathing as you lower back down, one vertebrae at a time. Extending your legs all the way down to the end of the mat. Arms come down by your side, turning your palms to face up. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhaling out your mouth as you just come back to that space of relaxation. Noticing any tension or feelings in the body. Breathing into your lower back, to your shoulders, smiling and allowing your body to feel grateful for this moment. Taking another deep breath in through the nose. And slowly begin to bring your hands top of those knees, pulling the knees in, roll to one side. Press yourself up gently into a sitting position. Bringing your hands back together at heart center. From my heart to yours, namaste. Great work, everyone. You did amazing.